Hey, it's Kat here from the Helpful Academy and welcome to another App of the Week episode. So this week I wanted to share with you guys my new favourite tool for scheduling and creating my social media. Stay tuned. Okay, so in the past, whenever anybody asked me what social media tool that I recommended for them to use in their business, my answer was always buffer.com, which is a really good tool and one that I still recommend. However, my new favourite has got to be Publbox.com. So first and foremost, disclosure, this is not a free tool. Unlike most of the tools that I've been talking about recently, this is one that you'll have to invest in. But today I'm going to show you why I reckon that it's worth an investment. So up front, here are the prices of Publbox. There are 3 different plans, but most of you will fall into one of 2 of the categories. The first is individual, which is $11.99 a month, and then business is $12.99 a month. Now, the plan that I'm actually going to recommend today is the business plan, because that is the one with all of the really time-saving features which really set this tool apart from the others. And if you pay for it annually, it's $20.99 a month, or if you want to pay for it monthly, it's $29.99. But you can give it a go for 2 weeks completely free and see if you like it. So if we take a look at the difference between the plans, a lot of what I'm going to show you today, which is part of the reason I really like this app, you only get on the business plan, which is the 6,000 ready to go posts and the content ideas and things like that. So let's jump over into my Publbox account and I'll show you around. So when we first log into your dashboard and see all of the posts that I've posted recently, and then I can see the posts that I've got scheduled. So you can see that things are a little bit lean on the ground. I need to do some more scheduling. Then we've got the post scheduler. This is where most of the work happens, where you create your post and get it ready to share. What I really like about this though is that it gives you some ideas of content to share. And if we have a look at it by year, we can actually go back as far as January, and there's all of these different curated posts. Now, if you watched my App of the Week video from a few weeks ago where I talked about Canva, you'll know that I'm huge on branding and creating a strong brand. So I'm not suggesting that it's a good idea to use these posts exactly as is, but they are a really good prompt, and I do find that just looking through and find ideas from here can save me a lot of time. Then I can change the text and change the image to be on brand, and it can save time. So that's the post scheduler, and I'll show you more about how that works in a minute. Then there's the content wizard. Now this is really cool. What we can do is we can actually use this to help us create our social media strategy. So it's just about the end of the time for my strategy that I've got here. So I'm going to go new strategy and show you how it works. Now we go start the test. What do you represent? I'm a business. I'm currently working on, and you've got some options here. So for the sake of this, I'm going to say increasing sales. Choose frequency posting per week. I am going to go 6 because I post 6 times a week. And I want to do a content strategy for the next 4 weeks. So then I go next, and it creates a suggested strategy for me. So on Tuesday the 2nd, it's encouraging me to do a reputation one, and it gives you an example of a reputation post, and then you can see news content, and it gives you some examples of some news content. But basically when I'm planning my strategy, it easily gives you variation in what you're providing people. So you can see that even though I selected that selling content is a big strategy for me, it's only actually created one direct selling post. Interesting, right? So that's how the content strategy works. Next, inside here you've got your very own graphic design team. Now I just think this is so cool to have it all in one app, and this is another reason why I reckon it's a really good investment. So we've got some good examples of some cover photos that you can use. You can just edit them straight in here and use them. Then we've got some avatars. Probably, to be honest, most of us would not use the avatars. But then you've got post editor, and you can create new images and you can create templates right inside Publbox. We've also got categories that we can search through. So for example, we can do holidays, and maybe it's Women's Day, there's a bunch of different Women's Day posts, or maybe we want to do something about breast cancer, etc. And they're always updating this. We've also got an area called My Designs, and this is where you can create your own designs. You can even create templates. So what we're going to do here is go edit, and then I can change the text. And change the text here, you know, and you get the idea. You can make the text bigger by here, change the font, change heaps of cool stuff. We've even got some shapes that we can use. We've even got some backgrounds that we can use, and most importantly, we can upload things. So I've uploaded this, which is one of my brand images. We can even go back here and like drag and drop a start over. Again, you wouldn't want to rely on these, and you would want to make sure that you changed it to your brand font and your brand colors, but it can be a really good start to help you get a head start on in your post. And then once you're ready to use it, you just tick use, and then it takes you to the create a post part. So another thing that I love about Publbox is that you can post to multiple platforms at once. So you can see here that I've set it up to go to my Facebook page, and I've set it up to my LinkedIn page. You can even post to YouTube from here, or from Instagram. So then I would just type in my post and then say that I want to schedule it. So the trick with scheduling is that you want to unclick today's date, because by default it will select today's date, and then you can, oops, we need to change the month to next month. Then you can just select a day, select a time. So I like to do 9 AM, and then go schedule. Now if we go back to my post scheduler and we have a look at the month, we can see my post here. So obviously I want to delete this, so I'm just going to come up to the 3 dots up here and go delete. I confirm that I want to send this to the bin. Okay, if say I wanted to use this one here, the expectation and reality one, I can edit it. So I can edit it straight from the editor, change the text, add some color, everything like that, and then when I'm ready to use it, I go use. And then we can also edit the text to say whatever we want it to say. And there you go, there's my post, all ready to either post now or schedule. So super easy. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this behind the scenes look around Publbox, and maybe you can see why I love it so much. The one thing that I would say about it is that at the moment you can't direct post from Publbox into Instagram. What happens is that you get an alert on your phone, and then you've got to manually post the post to Instagram. But other than that, I reckon Publbox is well worth a look if having a great content strategy is something that you need help with right now.